Good afternoon. It is Wednesday, May 20th, 2020, and this is Did You Know? My name, Intern Andy Graves, coming to you from Fredsville Evangelical Lutheran Church, just outside of Cedar Falls, Iowa. How are you? To be honest, I'm a little tired. There's always a lot going on. There's always things to do. Life of the church never stops, even if we're not meeting. Um, Yeah, so I'm sure you're all feeling it wherever you may be as well. So this week, as always, if there is anything you would like me to talk about, you want to hear my random thoughts on any topic related to the church, let me know. Reach out. I'm on Facebook. I checked the Fredsville Facebook page. You could leave comments on YouTube. I'm not sure if I'll get notified that those happen or not. Facebook is probably the best way. You can email me. You can call the church, leave a message, all those good things. I know it's a lot. So yes, if you have anything you'd like to talk about, you talk to me, talk to anybody at the church, let us know. We're here for you. With that being said, I know I say that every time, but it doesn't hurt, I suppose. This week, I kind of want to talk about stuff. And by stuff, I mean things, items that you possess, stuff you collect, things that litter your home, or anything like that. Because I look around my office sometimes and you can't really see, and my computer's not really great for moving around. It's kind of old and falling apart. But I have a lot of like weird Jesus stuff in my office that you can't see. For instance, just off screen here is a lamp that I got from my brother. It has six, I'm going to describe it to you. It doesn't do justice with words. You'd have to see it. Maybe I'll post a picture somewhere. Six glass panes is the lamp shade, and on each pane is the middle section of the Last Supper. And that's it. It doesn't, it's not the Last Supper spread over six panes. It's six panes with just the middle section. There's Jesus and four full figures, a couple hands of other people on the edges, and that's it. It's kind of weird. But then on my shelves over there, I have an embossed brass Jesus. I have a giant Moses holding up the tablets. I have a cross that's I think it's the Gospel of Luke, and then various other stuff. And there's stuff on the walls. There's band posters. There's some Ten Commandments art cards. There's a cardboard Luther cutout. There's a pizza pillow. Some inflatable hammers. Um, Books, of course. It's all stuff that I have in my office, but it serves a purpose sometimes, as a reminder of, you know, where I'm at, what I'm doing, reminder to have fun, if you will. A lot of times working at the church, we get so focused on the logistics of events or ministries, and we forget to have fun. So I like to surround myself with things that kind of remind me that it's okay to have fun. It's okay to love Jesus, love our neighbors, love God, but do it in a joyous way, because we get too serious. We get bogged down in the need to perform, if you will. And it's really important to remember that we have been set free from all the things that would bog us down. We have been set free from the bondage of sin and death and the devil, but I think more like that's great and it sounds really good and it rolls off the tongue and it's theologically sound, but it's deeper than that too. Like, what are the things that cause sin? Like those things that get in the way of loving our neighbor, that get in the way of loving God, that get in the way of living into the joy that is the promise of the resurrection. And for a lot of us, that is material goods, that we transfer our focus from God and Jesus and the Spirit and our neighbors to stuff. We have to have the best house, the best car, we have the best clothes, we have the best hairdos and the fanciest art on the wall with the most obscure artist and the music that's only, I don't even know. Music is one of those things where I don't want to cause any arguments, um, but nonetheless, it gets in the way. They detract from the point. They detract from the love that we have for God and neighbors, and even to the point where I was looking at my shelves, and I have a book. It's called "Toying with God: The World of Religious Games and Dolls." So even in the world of religious fervor, stuff is still around. And I haven't really read this book, but on the cover you can kind of see it. There's various dolls and games and you name it. We've created a mockery of sorts out of it for entertainment. But then the question comes back to, what purpose does it serve? What good does it do our neighbor? We have this stuff. And there's famous verses in the Bible where it's like, sell all your things and follow me, or contribute everything you have to the common good, put it in the community chest for the sake of the community. And we don't really do that either. We tend to hoard, harbor, and otherwise collect things for our own benefit, make us feel good, but don't really point to love of neighbor and love of God. So yeah, so just be mindful of that. The stuff you have can serve a purpose. It can be functional, like a lamp. Feel free to decorate your house, but when you put more trust, more faith, more attention into the stuff that is decorating your house than those in need just outside your walls, that's where it becomes a problem. That's where it becomes an idol, and that's what we don't want to happen. We have been set free from the bondage of sin, death, and the devil so that we can better love, more freely love God and neighbor, not hoard things. So yes, with that being said, please reach out if you need anything, if you want to chat, if you need to chat or whatever. Let us know. We're here for you. Find us on the internet, Facebook, the website, fredsvillelutheran.org. Facebook, search Fredsville Lutheran Church. We're on YouTube, all the things. Until next time, please be blessed. Take care of one another, and I'll see you next time. Godspeed.